What happens when you win the lottery?
You just won the lottery. Congrats. You're f***ed. If you're lucky enough to survive all the lawsuits, betrayals, and murder attempts you're about to face, you might just live long enough to go bankrupt. If you want any chance of this working out, listen carefully. The first thing you need to do is absolutely nothing. Don't tell anyone, don't quit your job or drop out of school, don't buy a GT3 RS, and don't claim your prize. Yet, most places will give you a few months to grab your check. Let's just say you won in California, which gives you 180 days. We're gonna use this to our advantage, but in the meantime, it is absolutely and utterly imperative that you do not lose your ticket. This actually happened to 7 people. 3 of them didn't survive. Take your ticket and sign the back of it, photocopy it, take selfies with it, record a video with it, put it in a waterproof, fireproof box, then take that box to the bank and put it in the safety deposit box. Now that your ticket's hopefully...
Imagine losing your lottery ticket.
I probably lost a winner in my life.
Why are you shaking now? What's going on with you? You're tired,
That
you're
looks
shaking.
weird on camera too. I'm just shaking my legs, but look at that. It looks really
Your
weird.
titties are
That's
shaking.
like so weird.
It's like this.
I'm just tired,
You're
man.
like a stripper.
I'm tired. I'm running out of shit.
Prepare a few things. First, we need to hire a professional. I watched a few lottery news segments and found you this guy, Jason Kurland. He's a self-described lottery lawyer that charges $200K up front and a $50K monthly fee. That might sound like a lot, but for legal protection, money management, and tax shielding, this is actually a steal. Plus, you won the $200 million Powerball, so $200K is only 1,000th of your winnings. Now that you have Jason on your team, he's going to prepare your banking and investment accounts. And of course, he won't withdraw any money without your written
I
consent.
wouldn't trust this fucking guy with $1, not a penny. Not a fucking penny of my lottery money. Look at this guy. He looks like a fucking weasel. You trust him with your money?
Absolutely not.
Like a snake, bro.
Bro, I've gotten burned for like 25 bands from accountants and more, bro. I've gotten burned for over 100K from lawyers and accountants.
I know. Trust me, I have too. You remember? Next.
But in your very first meeting, he gives you some bad news. See, the first rule of winning the lottery is to always stay anonymous. But most places won't let you do this. California requires the public disclosure of the winner's full name. And no, a trust won't help you. You're getting fully doxxed, and we need to prepare for that. But first, your phone.
That's some bullshit, bro. Isn't it so goofy?
I guess it's so they can't steal it, bro.
Isn't it so goofy that we have different laws in different states like that? Like in one state you can hide your identity and the other you can't. It's just so stupid, bro. It's so stupid.
Rings. It's your boss.
Like, okay, isn't the point of there being state laws and then national laws so that, you know, the people of whatever city or state that they're in, they can vote for that law specifically? You think they had an election about if you win the lottery, can you show your identity?
Yes. Some states you don't have to, though.
Damn, bro, you're out of it.
No, I'm not. Just go, man. I'm just thinking about what I would do if I won, even though I don't play, because it's...
Hey! It's haram, bro! I'm stuck for the law, bro!
So I don't play, man. And you know what? I do believe in the curse of the lottery. There is a curse of the lottery. I know, I won't talk about it. Let's just say there was a story of some guy that won. He ended up in jail.
Stop touching the mic.
Okay, kid. All I need is one mic. So yeah, I do believe in the curse of the lottery, bro.
What is that?
Like people that win it wish they never won it. And we know it's haram from a spiritual perspective. So why is that hard to believe?
The money has no blessings in it.
No blessings.
A whole part of getting rich is going through that entire process of getting rich.
Yeah.
Dealing with the backstabbings, dealing with partners, family, old high school friends trying to get on board with what you're doing. You can't stare at my head. You can't stare up here when I'm talking.
Looking at your lines, like you're definitely going to look way wrinklier than I do at your age. You already have more wrinkles.
You're staring at my forehead when I'm talking to you.
You have, I think, more wrinkles. I'm 43.
And then
you already aged like a raisin in the sun, dude. But go ahead, carry on. I'm sorry. I was just distracted. But I was like, how the hell is this kid 22 years old? He's got more wrinkles than me.
I don't even remember what I was saying,
You
bro.
were talking about you win the lottery, backstab, this, that, people, you know, everyone's
I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore.
Why?
Because you're...
As soon as possible!
He said, yeah, the weasel laugh.
But I'm trying to remember what that movie's from, bro. As soon as possible. Oh, that's from The Shining.
Oh, my, it's not recording.
You got me. You got me good. I wasn't going to do it again. I swear to God, I was going to end it right there.
Gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
You off for being late to work. Resist the urge to show up to the office with an AR-15 and instead put in a 2-week notice. Leaving on bad terms would just give your coworkers an excuse to sue you. Now back to concealing your identity. Delete your social media, get a new phone number, make a new email, and change your primary address to a P.O. box. This should help prevent strangers from tracking you down, but an even bigger threat might just be your own family. This guy right here won $20 million, and he used it wisely, starting up a successful gourmet popcorn shop and helping out his loved ones.
Yeah, hang on
9 years
second,
later, he was murdered by—
How the fuck are you gonna start with, I'm gonna open up a gourmet popcorn store, dude? Like, really, dude? Like, that's what you wanted to do with the money? That was the first thing. I'm gonna go open up a popcorn store. Bro, I'm going to the fucking Ferrari dealer, bro. Give me one in each color, bro. No, let me go open up a popcorn store. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
It's like when an 8-year-old gets asked what they want to do when they're older.
Bro,
and they have no idea about
a popcorn store, dude.
How business works.
It's a little fucking, I don't know, bro. It's a little...
Scooch over.
It's a little sus. A popcorn store, dude? I actually really don't feel bad for what happens to this guy. I don't even know yet. Let's find out.
Gourmet popcorn shop and helping out his loved ones. 9 years later, he was murdered by his sister-in-law. If you don't keep your family in check,
sister-in-law too. That's the...
This is shaitan, bro.
Damn, bro.
This is straight, dude. This is what it says. Look, forbidden. What does the Quran say? Forbidden to you are intoxicants and gambling, for they were created by shaitan to create hatred amongst you. So the envy and the jealousy in the family led to that guy's getting murked.
And helping out his loved ones. 9 years later, he was murdered by his sister-in-law. If you don't keep your family in check, you might end up getting killed, or even worse, divorced. So here's the plan. You decide right now the exact amount you want to dedicate for family and make a trust for it. Once you fund this trust with a portion of your winnings, Jason will take it over. So when your family members come begging, you could just tell them you're not in charge of the money. Let Jason be the...
Do you think winning the lottery would destroy most families?
Yeah.
Isn't that so insane to think about?
Yeah.
How everyone runs around like a chicken without a head trying to earn this fake numbers on a screen. And if you got all of it in the world, it would just ruin your relationship. You wouldn't even have what's most important.
Yeah, money's evil, man. We need it though, but not like this.
Not like this.
bad guy.
And
after a few weeks of preparation,
how come it's every time I start the video you have to talk instead of just talking when it's paused?
Like me and you ain't winning, so like, what's the point of even watching this video? To prepare for something that's never gonna happen?
To show the bad sides of gambling.
Okay. Yeah.
and sleepless nights, it's finally time
like, bro, even if you win, your life is cooked.
No, it is. It's proven, bro. There's documentaries on this. A lot of them.
Yeah.
for you to claim your ticket.
Even that guy that opened the popcorn stand, buddy, your entire life had someone telling you where to be, what time to be there, what to do with your hands, which numbers and keys to hit. What does he know about starting a business?
He didn't know about who his sister-in-law was because he got murked. He got fucking destroyed. Next.
But here is where a lot of people mess up. The lottery press conference is where you'll be presented with the world's largest stimulus check in front of a horde of reporters who are snapping and publishing nice, clean photos of your face right next to the reward for killing you.
Damn, bro.
It's going to be an exciting event. I mean, look how happy this guy is. He just won $1 million. He doesn't know it yet, but 1 month after taking this photo, he's going to mysteriously die of cyanide poisoning. No suspect was...
Isn't that crazy, bro? $1 million. That's not even...
Like nothing. You saw me, bro.
That's nothing, bro.
Especially if I have it.
He's maybe getting what, $500,000 after taxes?
It's not even like 400.
400 after taxes. He got murked over that.
Yeah. How much you see me spend in a few months?
$250,000. Burned it.
Yo, that's not a lot of money.
No, it's nothing, bro. At the end of the day, it really isn't.
Never found.
I'll tell you this, bro. I've gone through multiple highs and lows of having 7 figures, literally losing it all multiple times. It really makes you realize that God is truly the provider of all things, bro.
Respect to the saying there, man.
Because no matter when I didn't have money in my account to get food or whatever it is, I always had a place to sleep. I always had water to drink. I always had food to eat. Somehow.
So 𝐁𝐞𝐤 got clipped too, huh?
What?
He got clipped. The guy got clipped, bro.
In unrelated news, these two women inherited all of his winnings. In completely unrelated news, this woman prepared the last meal he ate before he died. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the press conference might not be optimal for you. Luckily, there are some genius tactics you can use to...
Like wear a mask.
Imagine how much evil eye you get from this too.
Imagine wearing a mask, bro. Imagine winning 2.4 billion though, bro. That was 2 years ago. I remember.
What?
Biggest victory in history. I remember.
$2 billion?
And they only got
Deuces,
like
but
900 million of it. Imagine that they took $1 billion in taxes back.
That's insane.
It is insane.
potential harm. Renting a car will stop people from tracking your license plate. Wearing a disguise will lower your profile as long as it's not ridiculous enough to go viral. But the smartest way to handle your press conference is by not going. You're not required to show up for your media appearance. The massive check with your name on it will still get put on the news, you just won't be in the shot. Instead, you'll go to the lottery office without any cameras and quietly grab your normal size check. But as you hold the piece of paper that's about to change your life, the first thing you'll notice is that the amount is a lot lower than you expected. See, there are two ways to claim your prize when you win the lottery. If you want the full advertised amount, you need to take the annuity, which means your prize gets paid out over the course of 29 years. But you took your prize in the more popular lump sum, where you get all the money at once, but it'll be just around half of the total jackpot. On top of that, since you won in the US, you're getting taxed. But don't worry about this, because the authorities have already withheld all the taxes you owe from your check. Just kidding. They've withheld some of your taxes, but way less than what you actually owe them. Luckily, Jason has an accountant on his team who can guide you through the how much do you owe the government death trap. So after factoring in the lump sum and taxes, your jackpot has gone from 200 million to a measly 70. I guess it'll have to do. But before you even cash your check, your phone starts blowing up. All of the friends and family that have your phone number are asking if you're the mysterious winner. Remember, the public only has your name, but not your face. You can tell some people you really trust, but be careful. Maybe even use an NDA. Now, it's finally time to make your deposit. After your check settles, you'll see more money in your bank account than you even thought was possible. Hopefully, you're using a larger bank and not a credit union where your checking account would probably be worth more than all of their assets combined. But even with a massive institution holding your money, you still have a problem. Only 250,000 of your dollars are insured.
How insane is that, dude? Only $250,000 is insured. So if the bank goes under, you just lose your money.
And meanwhile, you're putting money into their fucking building, into their institution. Like, this is a joke. This is why their whole system is haram.
And what do they need? 10%. They can use 10 times whatever money you have in there for other shit.
Yeah, to leverage and gamble and suck people's blood with. Bro, it's crazy, man. The whole system's broken, bro. Completely broken, and God will destroy the system, bro.
Yeah, it's going to come crashing down, bro.
Crashing down, and everyone's going to be holding the hot potato in their hands, bro.
You were telling me about how on September, when you were going over,
you have to mention that date every time, every fucking episode, bro. Do you have to?
When you went over the bridge,
editor, cut this shit out.
Shut up. When we went over the bridge, when you went over the bridge, I was still in my dad's balls.
Sperm,
like this.
Yeah.
How much did a guy try to sell a bottle of water to you for?
I forgot. It was like $20 a bottle. Back then, a bottle of water was like $1.50.
Just imagine if there's even a power outage,
like an EMP,
for even 2 days, bro.
EMP.
2 days of that shit.
EMP.
New York will crumble.
EMP.
You know you're gay, right?
But how risky actually is this? Well, ever since 2008, uninsured depositors only lost money in 6% of US bank failures, and large banks like Chase or Wells Fargo are designated as systemically important financial institutions, aka they have the US government as their sugar daddy, so it would take a lot for them to go under. Chances are you'll be fine, but still, you should move this money somewhere else. It's time to hit up Jason to fund your trusts and investments. Let's give him $40 million to manage for you. And with a conservative 6% return, this will be making you $200K a month. You could put $10 million into your family trust, and now you have
$200K a month profit. You are chilling.
$20 million in pure spending power. So let's get down to business. First, you need a new house. I say go with this $10 million LA mansion. It's got a master bedroom where you'll wake up to a beautiful ocean.
You should move to with this kind of money is LA. This fucking video sucks.
Views, a 500 bottle wine cellar, an infinity pool, and a movie theater, but one thing's missing. That's better. Any toy you ever wanted is now yours. Your dream watch, your dream fit, your dream grocery haul. Being a lottery winner is awesome.
Imagine like 400 grand on a watch with money you didn't even earn is just the stupidest thing I could imagine. I get the car. You can drive it around. It goes fast. It looks cool. A watch, the only people that would even know what that watch is and how much it's worth are realistically other important people, which you didn't build anything to impress them.
And you would never even be in those circles because you weren't someone that earned it.
Also starting to realize why rich people live longer than poor people. Not only can you now afford any medical procedures you want, but you even have a private doctor. You pay them $20K a year to be on call for whatever you need. You also get a celebrity fitness trainer for $300 a session, and of course a private chef to keep your diet.
Huh?
Rewind that.
Perfect.
Back.
But even
you gotta get a fitness trainer so you can smash your wife.
Fitness trainer.
This guy is definitely.
I'm not letting that guy anywhere near my family and my kids, bro. This guy's getting thrown off a cliff. He comes to my house, bro.
Dinner for $300 a session, and of course a private chef to keep your diet perfect. But even more important than this is your total lack of stress. Not having to worry about bills, work, or housing, and having the free time.
Bro, I'll tell you this, money does not solve all of your problems, bro. When you don't have money, nothing else matters. It goes health, money, but once you get the money, bro, you still got, bro, like it's like imagine a chart, like measuring your stress levels like this. So you make your money, the chart might come down for a little bit because that stress of not having money's gone, but some other bullshit always comes back. And as humans, we never remember what it was like to have nothing.
It's all fake
to truly
news.
remember.
It's phony stuff.
Stop playing these long ass stupid fucking sounds, bro. That was like 10 seconds.
Oh, sucks, dude. Say it. Just
you picked these sounds.
I didn't pick. He picked.
You picked these sounds.
I had nothing to do with that sound effect.
These sounds are trash,
I had
bro.
nothing to do with it. That's all right. You're right. These sounds suck.
But I don't know, man. Over the last few years of going through up and downs, when I'm in the downs, I've really just tried to take it in, bro. Take it in as much as possible because every time I've gotten out of it, bro, at a certain point, you get used to it again and you forget what it was like to have absolutely nothing, bro. Every time, you know?
I'll be honest with you. I've been thinking a lot about what's going on in the Middle East and seeing these people. I'm not complaining no more, bro. I don't complain. When I see what they're going through overseas, and we're avoiding certain words because we're trying to see these numbers go higher by doing so. Kids, children, you know, bro, no food, no water, suffering, bro.
What do we have to complain about?
Bro, I wake up every day, I say, Alhamdulillah, bro. Especially if I'm healthy, bro. Alhamdulillah. Praise be to God. For those of you that have no idea what it means. We are so blessed, bro. We don't see the blessings. No one's bringing anything with them, bro. Like, I don't envy anybody. Whatever you have is blessings from God, especially if you won the lottery. But it might be a curse.
Hang out with friends or take a midday nap has vastly improved your overall well-being. But then you get a call from Jason that changes everything. See, he helped you buy your house using a trust to keep you anonymous, but internet detectives have somehow managed to trace the ownership back to you. On top of that, news reporters have been silently taking stalker shots of you on your daily routine. And all of a sudden, your face and your address are front page news. Your phone immediately starts blowing up, except this time, it's not just your friends and family, it's
You gotta leave the country.
You start getting hundreds of letters in the mail.
You gotta leave the fucking country. If I win the lottery, first thing I'm doing is testing who's my... They're gonna know I won. I'm not scared of anybody but God.
Whole world's gonna know you won.
I don't give... They're gonna find out anyway. First thing I'm doing is I'm calling the 10 people that I consider the closest to me. But I gotta give them a final test before they find out, because they don't know I won. So the first thing I do is I get 2 18-wheelers with the most expensive cars on earth. Inside each of those cars is a briefcase with cash to the top. I call you at 4 o'clock in the morning. You'll be up because you're always up because you're a fucking knucklehead. You're going to be up at 4 o'clock. Hey, Sonny, I'm in trouble, man. But you got to meet me at the Starbucks or whatever fucking place. Not that I'm going there to drink coffee. Relax there. Relax, Haram, please. Meet me at the McDonald's on McDougal Street or whatever, right? I know you're going to come. So you're going to pass. But there's going to be all the other friends. They're like, hey, man, I'm sorry. Or they don't pick up the phone. They don't realize that's the phone call that was about to change their life trajectory forever. Do you know what happens for the people that pick up the phone call and meet me? So what's going to happen is like, hey, Sonny, I'm in big trouble. I need you to just come and get me right now. Simple test. Yeah, I'm in big trouble. Okay. You show up, there's a helicopter above the parking lot. You see a fucking 18-wheeler. You're probably saying, well, this is where Beck told me. Where are you, bro? You text me. I'm above you, motherfucker. Look up. You see me in the helicopter. Then there's like a loudspeaker. It says, go to the back of the 18-wheeler. You're like, what the fuck? Just go to the back of the 18-wheeler. The door of the 18-wheeler opens up. Like this. You see the Bugatti coming down. It's a Bugatti. Brand new. 0 miles. You open it up. You see a briefcase. It says, open me. When you open up the briefcase, it's full to the top of hundreds, bro. Full. There's a DVD or like a video. It says, push play. Push play, it's like this. You see my face like this. SonnyFaz, you have passed the test. For your loyalty and honor, I have chose to reward you because you have been a good friend with me when I had nothing. You'll probably never see me again except on the news and in movies, but this is for you. I hope one day we can see each other again. But until then, I have a mission.
And where are you going to be, in Albania?
I'm fucking straight to the airport. Nah, but I would get bored without you. So you'd be like, we'd be hanging out right away.
Be kicking it.
Bro, I would rock people's worlds. How sick would that be if your boy tests you like that? You pass, you roll up, there's a fucking 18-wheeler Bugatti waiting for you.
Like we just said, bro, wealth isn't necessarily a blessing.
I know, but why? You wouldn't test people?
Telling you their life stories.
What would I do?
Yeah, what would you do if you won 300 mil clean after tax?
300 mil clean after
If I was
tax.
like, yo, Sonny, I need 10.
If you needed it?
I needed it.
Why would you need 10?
Then you're cheap, bro.
No, but I've seen you. Did we not just say you just lit a $250,000 on fire?
I didn't win 300 though.
On fire.
In my scenario,
you lit it on fire.
In my scenario, I only won like 20 million. You're cheap, fuck, bro.
You would get me a
Let me tell you something. 10 million is a lot. You know why? Because all the relatives and family you have, 10, 10, 10, 10. It goes just like
that's what I'm asking right now.
Yeah, that's why people don't realize it. But if I say, yo, I need one, it's nothing, bro.
Easy, bro.
Yeah,
done.
But no, you gotta understand when you have family, like cousins, relatives that you care about.
Yo, bro, a lot of the times too, like
I can't worry about them right away. You gotta set everything up. I agree.
I made my first meal at 18, bro. I was 18 years old, so I was fresh out of high school. It was like 6 months ago. So I had so many people hitting me up about helping them out and putting them on
Kids
and this and that. Yeah.
Did you tell them? I mean, how would they have ever known?
It was public. It was I did it through social media marketing, so fucking everyone knew. Not only if you tried to get those old friends,
getting $1 million at that age.
You, bro.
Getting $1 million at that age is like getting 100 million at my age. You realize that, right? Go ahead, continue.
It was cool.
So they're all hitting.
Anyways, yeah. So if I ever tried to help them to put them on with some business shit, none of them would ever actually take it seriously. I would give them free access to whatever course I might have made at the time, any marketing information I had. I would maybe even give them like a little job, tell them what to do. They wouldn't do it. Never had a friend of mine from my hometown that ended up listening to what I said and took it seriously. Not that my advice was bad. They literally just didn't stick with it at all. I've put on so many other people. I've put on hundreds of people to making thousands of dollars and quitting their jobs and dropping out of college. And secondly, a lot of people, if you give them the money, they're going to burn it, bro. They're not, there's a reason they don't have that money. Because every dollar you have was ultimately given to you by God.
Yeah.
It was decided by God that you're supposed to have that. So if you don't have money right now, it could really be one of the biggest blessings in the world. Maybe if you had all the money, you know, maybe if you had $10 million, you lose your kid. Yeah, maybe you lose your family. Maybe you would start sleeping around with a bunch of women. Maybe you would do some degenerate shit and you'd end up burning for eternity.
In hell. So better to suffer in this life than the next, son.
Yeah, bro. So just because, you know, you're suffering temporarily, maybe the creator has a way bigger plan for you at the end of the day, you know? And I just always like to keep that in mind. But
maybe he's keeping you out of trouble too.
Yeah, bro. I've seen way too many people. Like they make even like college friends, they'll make $4,000 at the casino and they'll light it on fire. Like you're telling me I win the lottery, I got to give you 100 to do what? To do what? You've only ever traded your time for money.
All they need is 10 grand, 5 grand. Someone even shows up to your house. I think it's time for you to hire some bodyguards before things start getting worse. And by worse, I mean you might get killed. It's kind of a rite of passage for lottery winners. This guy won 30 mil, then got buried in his business partner's backyard. What? He won the Brazilian lottery, then got kidnapped while on a walk. His house got broken into, and he was shot to death in front.
400 grand he lost his life for, bro.
2 months later.
That's like 250. If that after taxes.
I would never ever even go to collect that.
Bro, you can't even buy a Lambo.
You know what I would do?
With that,
you know what I would do? You know how you get out of this? I figured this out. You go to someone that has stupid fucking money already, that knows what they're doing. Say, listen, this ticket's worth 70 million. I'm gonna give it to you for 40 million. Cash me out. Now no one knows who won. They go because they're already worth so much money. It doesn't matter that everyone knows. Everybody knows they already know how to live in that world. I don't gotta be a guy. It's actually worth giving up the money, bro.
I think they check the security footage.
No.
You could just show up with
whoever signs it, bro. Whoever signs the back of that ticket, it's their money, bro.
Wait, every time you buy a lottery ticket, you have to sign it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought a lottery ticket.
You got to sign it.
Bro, I've never been into gambling, bro. I've always thought it was
gambling
retarded.
Is the worst thing you can do. Like, this is like the lesser form of it, unless you're crazy and you're doing like thousands of dollars a week, which I don't. There's probably a couple assholes that do that, maybe.
A lot of people that do this, though, it's just like
but this $2 is like bullshit. It's like a joke. Like, yeah, I don't expect to win, you know.
They're going to buy a Red Bull.
Still haram.
Yeah.
But compared to like going to a casino, you're just straight burning your money, bro. A casino.
Yeah.
Like straight. I know people have won the lottery. Like I personally know them. I can't mention their names. They didn't win a lot of money. One guy won a scratch off for $750K, bro. I went to high school with him. He got like 400 clean, 350 clean. Changed his life. It helped him. Good dude. He was taking care of orphans and shit. Good dude.
Aiden Ross is definitely the biggest example I've seen that gambling is awful for you. Because he said to Sneeko how if he makes money gambling, it does absolutely nothing to him. He doesn't even get excited. And if he loses money, he's depressed. So it's literally a lose-lose.
It's lose-lose. It really, I'm telling you. Because even when you win, you're still chasing what you lost. You never win.
Yeah.
The only way you could ever win gambling is to play one time and you get lucky enough to win the first time you ever play.
You never play again.
But even then, that money is still cursed. Gambling is the worst fucking thing in the world you can do. I know people that have lost I swear to God, I'm not lying to you guys. Millions of dollars. They lost their families' fortunes. They lost their families' properties. They lost fucking everything, bro. Millions of fucking dollars. Gambling is horrific. Stay away from it. Trust me.
Would you accept a $10 million gambling deal for streaming?
No.
100 million, billion.
How are you going to call yourself a Muslim and do that?
I agree completely.
And that money is cursed. It's cursed, bro.
Yeah, bro. Even if you earn that money in a haram way, you're not
cursed,
even,
bro. And if you give up something that big for Allah, I'm sure he'll replace it, bro.
100%, bro.
You know, if not in this world.
Bro, look at 𝐂𝐞𝐤. He gave up $20 million. Look at how much crazy shit he's done over the last 2 years.
Yeah, insane.
He's with Ye. He was just with Rampage when this stuff went down. He was chilling with Nate Diaz this week. Like, bro, he's always doing stuff.
Fire. He's on fire.
He's been rewarded for that.
He's on fire. Shout out
Guess what? If he took that 20 all right, maybe his family would be good with money, but well, he probably would have lost his full drive for streaming. He would never want to go out and make all these connections like he has. He wouldn't want to make the creative
if he
videos.
just plays his cards right, he's gonna make 100 times that, bro.
Inshallah.
But you have one advantage over all these unlucky winners: your location. Most of these tragic fates happened in not so great neighborhoods. You, on the other hand, are in a $10 million LA mansion surrounded by people who are familiar with money. Hopefully this will protect you from any real danger and allow you to peacefully live the high life. But what your mansion can't hide you from are your relationships.
Friends are going to come out of the woodwork. Family that they never knew they had. Everyone's going to be asking for handouts.
Friends? I lost just about all my friends from New York.
When you win, everybody you know thinks they won too.
You have to manage to say no to the...
Isn't it crazy how most friendships really are held up by like shoestrings?
Those are fake friendships, Sonny.
Most, that's what I'm saying though, most are.
But if you get a crazy amount of money, you don't hook up your boy, man, you're a scumbag too, bro. You are. I don't care what you say. I can't talk about this situation, but let's just say someone extremely close to me for a big part of my life, their uncle won the lottery in Belgium for 200-something million. Very poor Albanian. This person that I was connected to, family was connected to this person. They all grew up really poor. They were very close. They said he was the most generous person they ever knew before he won. He won the money. He won 200 million clean. So there was people from the village, we're talking about Albania, asking for like a knee transplant, 10 grand, he wouldn't give it to them, bro. Could you imagine? That's disgusting, bro. Your own family, first cousins, you're a fucking loser. You have 200 million and your family comes and asks you for 10 or $20,000, bro. Or a house in Albania costs 50.
Yo, they don't get
a
it.
house in Albania costs $50,000, bro. $50,000. That's all it costs. You're not going to give everyone in your family a new house. You're a fucking loser, dude. You are a piece of shit.
0.5% of his income could get people 20 houses. 20 houses.
And he's from like, wow. Just, I swear to God, it's a true story. There's probably people watching this from that part of the world know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, did it go viral there? Like it was popular?
No, but people like over there, everyone knows each other's business.
That's what I mean. Like not social media wise, but everyone knew.
I mean, he hooked his kids up. They're all living. They're chilling. They got nice bags. And okay, cool. But help your fucking family, man. First and second cousins are close, dude.
Dude, I don't think I could ever justify spending like 10, 20 grand on bags for my wife, bro.
I'm not talking about bags. I'm talking about just like things that they need.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that seems like just the stupidest way to spend money. I get it. I've had a lot of money, and I
know it's all about
I'm in that, you know, abundance. The abundance mindset. You know, you spend money, you're gonna make more. Like I've done all that, but I still can't justify spending that much on bags,
agree,
bro.
Man. It's all bullshit, bro. It really is, man. It's just letters and logos, and it's peer pressure. It's fucking bullshit. All the stuff you guys think is cool, it's not. Unc's been there, man. Unc has been there. Unc's seen it. Unc's done it. It's not as crazy as you think it is. It's not that big of a deal. It's really not.
These people. It's gonna make you feel guilty, but the truth is, if you gave everyone money that asked for it, you wouldn't have anything left. Your mansion's upkeep costs you $50K a month. Maintenance for your car is an average yearly salary. Your private chef, your trainer, your doctor, your bodyguards, Erewhon, Equinox, rich person parties, woman, across everything, your monthly expenses are clearing 6 figures. But even worse than the broke people begging you for money are the rich people begging you for money. They call themselves financial advisors. They try to hypnotize you with confusing financial linguistics until you've signed away 1% of your portfolio for the privilege of underperforming the market. Don't listen to them. Certainly don't listen to people pitching you their genius business ideas. All of these opportunists are starting to make you feel like a walking ATM. When you win the lottery, people won't respect you like they do other rich people because you didn't really earn your money. You just experienced a statistical glitch. This is where you begin to have a bit of an identity crisis. All you are and all you're known as is the guy that got lucky.
When you meet new people, it's often people will say, well, what do you do? Especially in my circle of people, most people were working or trying to put themselves through college.
He had no idea what he was doing.
Oh, I just won the lottery and I just sit around. That's not something that I wanted to say.
One day as you're contemplating the meaning of life, a mysterious man walks up to you. And
you know what's funny? Is if you just owned it, it would actually be all right. If you're just like, yeah, I won the lottery and now I'm chilling like this.
This guy right here in the video, right here, you know what he's about to say to the guy that's sitting in the car?
What?
Hey, kid, you want some pichadel?
You're retarded, bro.
Let's wrap this
No,
up, bro.
but am I wrong though? If he just owned it, basically every single content creator I've met has almost been embarrassed about how they blew up. And I used to be like that too.
Like embarrassed how?
I'm the mom reacts kid. I'm the Instagram skits guy. I'm the Snapchat guy. Rather than just owning it.
I wasn't embarrassed. I blew up talking how I talking shit.
No, I'm telling you, from basically every single content creator I've talked to, except a few, everyone felt that way. And so if you just own it at the end of the day, like, yeah, I make mom reacts videos. I make Unc reacts videos. We sit down and we react to funny shit. We make banger videos. We chop it up, bro. I make good videos. That's what I do. I make good videos. Right. And nobody cares at the end of it.
Let's see how the curse.
He's here to inform you that you're being sued.
Shut up.
A random guy you've never seen in your life is claiming that he bought your ticket and he's coming for all of your winnings.
He's gonna pay full. I'm the winner. God took me to that gas station.
Just wanted to ask, man, is there any truth to these claims about the stolen ticket?
Luckily, you're gonna be fine because you have legal protection from our boy Jason. Jason?
A New York attorney known as the lottery lawyer is now charged with extorting lottery winners in a $107 million scheme.
Jason helped a lot. He was the first guy I called.
What did I say? I didn't even know he did this. What did I say about him, kid? I said, I don't trust this piece of shit. The whole way through, I'm thinking, oh, he's good. He's good. He's good.
107 mil.
My gut. Look at him, bro.
Look at that ugly ass suit. 107 mil and you wearing that ugly ass suit.
Stole 107 million, bro.
And along with 3 others now facing charges ranging from wire fraud to money laundering.
Well, in hindsight, giving this guy access to our finances was a pretty stupid decision and totally stole around $10 million from you. He's obviously going to prison, but that's money you're not getting back. But hey, at least you have a mansion to cry in.
The fire started in LA.
30,000 people have been ordered to evacuate.
There's no insurance. We've seen this with our own eyes. The aftermath.
Wealthy suburbs of Los Angeles.
What I say, don't move to LA, right? Uncle, listen, kids. California. If you win the lottery, you see how smart Unc is? I believe in God too. You know, I'm a Muslim. Bro, your money's in my hands, bro. I got you. Uncle tell you what to do. I know who to trust. I know where to go. And if somebody fucking comes after you, Unc's got the Albanians. You know what I'm saying? Unc's got you.
Who have lost homes in the wildfires is the
winner of the biggest lottery jackpot in history.
Just when you think things can't get any worse, you suffer the same fate as $2 billion Powerball winner Edwin Castro.
We literally drove right by this, bro. I was staying here a week and a half before this went down.
Bro, and for some reason, a large amount of lottery winners, your multi-million-dollar house burns to the ground. It seems like your luck has run out. You're getting sued, you've been robbed of millions, and your home is gone. Your misfortune is, of course, front page news. Everyone loves a good downfall. And to you, you've become just another lottery failure. Or have you? Some sources claim that 70% of lottery winners go bankrupt. Others say that it's 1 in 3. Which is it? The correct answer.
I'll tell you this too, bro. And a lot of you guys are not going to believe me. Keeping money once you have it is a lot harder than making money. I know that sounds insane to say, but how many, am I wrong?
I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Yeah, I agree.
Answer is neither. Both of those statistics have been completely debunked. Winning the lottery tends to get painted as a curse, but in reality, it turns out that stumbling into millions of dollars is actually pretty great. Real studies have shown that lottery winners are healthier and live longer. They have a lower chance of being overweight. They have higher long-term life satisfaction. They don't get socially isolated. Instead, they spend more time with friends. One study found that in a 5-year time span, only 5.5% of observed lottery winners went bankrupt. And these were even based on smaller wins. You're actually at a higher risk of bankruptcy if your neighbor wins the lottery. Most lottery winners don't get assassinated. Most lottery winners don't go broke. Most lottery winners get freedom, health, and happiness. So when you win the lottery, here are the final steps you need to take. Fire Jason
Uncle Beck so he can help you do the right thing.
Cash that home insurance check, win your lawsuit, move somewhere far away, and relax. Because you were never fucked. Most lottery winners aren't. But maybe,
you know, too, a lot of the people are probably still stuck in.
Why does this guy talk like
that? Bro, when I made my first 6 figures, it was over the course of an hour because it was in the crypto space. So it was really quick. And when I went out to dinner with my family that night, and I was expected to pick up like the $200 bill for Chinese food, because, you know, I wasn't making crazy money before that, I was still like, it was like hard for me to pay. It still felt weird. It took months of spending money and slowly increasing that amount to kind of get into more of an abundant state. You know what I mean? Fuck you.
You've seen me spend money. I don't gotta talk.
Do you think if you made $1 million right now, you wouldn't burn it?
I think I would not burn it.
You think you learned a lot from burning $250,000?
Yeah, but some of that was investment too.
Yeah.
Travel, this, that.
I get it. Yeah. It's not like it was totally lit on fire, just most of it. But all right, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the smash button.
Smash the smash button.
Smash the smash button. Stop, bro. No, please. Don't do that. See you guys.
As for the look in his eyes, this guy is crazy. He's fucking crazy.
The Hulk sound effects, bro. Later.